Okay. Well, every time I say okay, it's not okay. So you know what? It's okay. I don't care anymore. As I adjusted some more. Okay. So we've got the bezel off. This is the SKX 401. This is the pretty rare, pretty rare, Philippines only Pepsi version. The standard black and white one was the SKX 399. Wow. Oh, I bet that's why. That's why they did this. They buffed the bejesus out of this thing, and they couldn't get the case back off. The watch was near new, and they couldn't get the case back off, and they buggered up some of the things. That's right, and I haven't cracked it open yet. Okay, I'm going to have to go put it on. Big Bertha, I will be back. Okay, Big Bertha said, "Hello, sailor," and got the job done. Cracked without too much effort. So this, I'm going to assume, has probably never been opened because they couldn't get it open because it took a bench-mounted case-back tool to get it going. So let's all look together and let's see the mysteries. Hazy, no maker's marks, no servicing marks. Yep, 7S26A, the good one. Well, that's what I say, you know? All the tech is great, and if you service them, I'm sure they're fine. I mean, they're just, the other ones are easier to adjust, but the great thing about these is that they're harder to adjust. Well, you don't have to worry about the stud moving all over the place because it's held firmly. 21 joules. I mean, it looks just like the earlier 7000s. It's no different, really. Okay, so let us do that thing. Oh, here's this, by the way. Ever since, by the way, that hiccup, where it ran fast, like out of the blue on a Saturday, that never recurred. So, the golden tuna is internet time, and this one was set to that one. So, whatever, a couple days we've lost about 15 seconds, 14, 15 seconds. Not bad. Okay. Oh, I knew it. Okay, hallelujah. I think I found the spot. Maybe. Problem is that this is a whole new setup for me, this bench and everything. So I haven't figured out quite what works and what doesn't. So I'm kind of building as I'm experimenting as I go, trying to figure it out. So next time I won't have to. Oh, good. Rocket found the water. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need this. We do need this. We're going to put that there. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to go like this. We're going to look right straight down. That's what I'm talking about. Jeez, Rocket, you thirsty? Wow, yeah. That's pretty amazing. I mean, for a gasket that old. It's not even that flattened. Wow, that's nuts. Cool. Let's, we might have had a breakthrough here. I won't be able to see the action on the I almost said on the TV. Then I was going to say the telephone. Wow, I know, really. But this is actually fine. I will come up with a system, and that system will work. Yeah, that's the original seal. Look how compressed it is, though. So the seal, I mean, it's still kind of squishy, but well, there it is. Look at that baby run. Man, I love that. I seriously, people ask me, why do you always talk about the 6131, the 7S26As? Why are the A's so great? It's got to be more than just the balance change, right? Because pretty much all the other parts just exchange right across. But they did something. They changed something. So I got this whole thing set up and together, and I just put it in the press, and I didn't put barely any pressure down on it, and the whole thing came apart. Wild. I wonder where that happened. Rest of the case looks fine. Okay, so I already saw this gasket come out, so it cannot play coy with me. I know the truth. So there's that. And this, by the way, this is the source of the problem that has plagued this alignment. It's because you got that little half moon cutout right there, which goes to that little half moon locating pin right there, which already is not a real tight connection, but then you have to have the printer lined up properly with the diddly. So if there's any play in there, you're going to start getting this kind of stuff. They haven't changed it or done anything about it, and gosh, a generation now. I sincerely doubt they're going to do anything come tomorrow. What up, lady?
I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, okay, you're going to go to bed. Well, it is very, very late. Mm-hmm. But, you're going to miss the historic moment.
What?
Well, I'm pulling this case apart. I'm sure other people have. I'm sure people down in the corner have done it, but I haven't done it. So this is, for all I know, the very first time one of these cases will have been fully disassembled in this house. See, now that's a statement I can stand behind. Okay, I just want to check this. It just on the other one, the SKX, it's like I put a little bit of pressure on it, and the crystal just popped out. Totally not supposed to do that. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to trigger some anti-piracy DLC. I mean, I should probably be leaning into it.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed?
Yes.
Is that really a smart idea?
Yep.
Are you saying that for reasons? Well, I'm just going to have to go another direction. Okay, so let's back that up. Back it up. Jeez. It is time for the vigor. I like to use protective film. It's not terribly expensive and can do a lot of good things. Okay, so rather than playing with plastic, I want it. It's too hot out for me to wear this darn thing. Though I do love it. Okay, I want to lean into this without worrying about you all. Okay, so there she blows. Oh, finger cuts. And let's see if this is any different. Well, I'm sure it's different, but I'm sure we're going to see some basic changes. What do we got going on? Okay, this one, by the way, it really, really wanted to stay together. Crystal's flat on top. Of course, I do not have my micrometer out here, my calipers, so I'm going to guess. I'm not going to run in again because I'll get distracted. Okay, so I'd say the crystals are just about the same with the exception of the Cyclops. So I'm having technical difficulties. The sweetest nights of summer. There she blows. Come on now. If this really is it, well, this is an SKX, so it's a smaller ring because it has a smaller crystal. So don't worry about that. But you can see there's that thickness. That's where the extra height is. That's all they did. They just put in a taller chapter ring. And they have a Cyclops. And you'll notice, look at that, the gasket doesn't go all the way up the sidewall. It's a thinner, lower gasket. So that's all they did. So what that means, therefore, we can do something real quick. Wait. I should clean this case. Let me clean this case. I found another difference. This one has, unlike the one I just showed you, 2 locating pins. They're smaller and they're more precise, which would have perhaps a better chance of holding the ring in place as long as the ring is printed correctly. Okay. So look, you have a nice little line there right where one of those is. Looks like that line is right in the middle there. Oh, that's an easier way to do it. Yeah, that looks good, to me anyway. And that looks pretty good too. So you're looking at that 12. You can follow the pins down. It's like Stonehenge. Okay, well, I guess, again, they listened. And they decided to improve the bezel action. That's pretty cool. So I would assume, though, that the only... Okay, we got us an SKX case right here. I don't know if the... No. Okay, so no. The chapter ring will not go in because this is a 31 millimeter case. 31.5. So you would need... Wait, I want to try something. Let me get that out of there. This is the other SKX case, which is in really nice condition, and I was not super... There we go. Good. There's that. So let's see if this is the same. So it is. So I guess the thing is, you you're going to have to find an approximation for this ring in terms of printing and size in order to use it in SKX case. So you're going to have to get one that's printed that's the right size. You're also going to have to find a spacer ring, something to bring up the height of the thing so it'll support the crystal. Because literally that's all it is. They just pushed the crystal up. That's it. That's all they did. Okay, so I can't really show it. I tried, but I sucked. The difference in width is tiny amount of width, but I don't think it's an insignificant amount. I mean, obviously they made that choice for a reason. I mean, you can see it best there. So that's it. They made the gasket a little thinner. They made the chapter ring a little higher, and that gave them enough clearance for the diddly thing. For the having the extra hand, and that's how they did it. Okay, so the next step is I am gonna service the movement on the Bluey. I'm gonna rip that apart. You guys are gonna see it, and then I am gonna see if I can build the Bluey into an SKX case, and that's the next thing. So, okay, so that is the answer. Crystals are the same. All they did was heighten the chapter ring and skinny down the nylon gasket. That's as far as I can see right now, that seems to be it. Okay. Just for fun, it occurred to me that I could drop the SKX 401 movement complete right into the SSK case, drops right in, and the original case back to the movement screws right on. It's exactly the same. So that's a bit of an update.